So, good evening and welcome to Bellingham, Washington for another edition of West Coast League Baseball here on the Bellingham Bells YouTube channel. I'm Zen Hill. Welcome back into Joe Martin Field after last night, what was an offensive outburst for your Bells, an 11-4 victory over these Kelowna Falcons. A big matchup in the West Coast League's North Division. Bellingham with the win last night, now holding second place in the North all by themselves after both the Falcons and Bells entered this series with a record of 24-15. Last night, the Bells' 25th win of the season. They sit at 25-15 behind the first-place Apple Sox by 3 games. The Falcons dropping a game and a half under now where Bellingham sits in the standings for the North Division. Bells and Falcons 2-3 in the standings with Nanaimo not far behind at 4th. 23-19 are the Night Owls behind the 24-16 Falcons, and then your Bellingham Bells. Let's take you through last night's win. It was a complete team win for Bellingham and an 11-4 victory over the Kelowna Falcons on Monday. The Bells had 13 hits on offense, struck out 15 batters on the mound, and then at the plate, didn't strike out at all. Bellingham sprinted out to a 10-0 lead early against Kelowna. That started on Tyler Peschke's wild pitch that scored him in the second inning. That helped open the floodgates for a 6-run third inning for the Bells. Keiji Hattori started that third with an RBI groundout, scoring Jaden Jackson. Matt Churchill hit an RBI double, and Peschke swatted 2 runs home on his second hit of the game to make it 5-0. Bryce Johnson sent in a run, and a second run on the same play scored after an error that made it 7-0 following the first 3 innings. In the fourth, Peschke came up with 2 more RBI. Dylan Moss doubled to make it 10-0. Bellingham's starter, Cedric Henderson, he was dominant across 4 1/3 innings as the right-handed pitcher struck out 5 Falcons while allowing just 2 hits and 3 walks. Charlie Decker inherited a runner on in the 5th out of the bullpen and let 2 runs in during the inning. Bo Schinkel got one of those runs back for the Bells with an RBI knock that made the score 11-2. Decker had a scoreless 6th inning then, but then 2 more runs scored against him in the 7th to get our 11-4 final scoreline. The all-star pitcher Decker finished 2 2/3 innings with 5 hits and 2 walks allowed for 3 runs. He did strike out 4 batters and claimed his 4th win of the season to move to a perfect 4-0 record. Cole Laubach was electric in the 8th and 9th innings. He did allow 2 hits, but every out that he claimed of the final 6 were with strikeouts as he finished off the 11-4 win with 6 punch-outs. Overall in the game, Tyler Peschke led the Bells, going 3 for 5 with a 4 RBI performance, also scoring 3 runs. Peschke now in a 6-game hitting streak with 10 RBI during that span. Bryce Johnson recorded 3 hits also, drove in a run. Nate Johnson last night 2 of 4 with 2 runs scored. And Keiji Hattori, the only other Bell, with a pair of hits, driving in a run and scoring 1. And now today a chance to take the series over the Kelowna Falcons. We talked to Tyler Peschke, the Bellingham third baseman in this one, the shortstop last night. He's been having a good tear as of late, and we'll hear from Tyler Peschke on some of the recent success for him, the Bells, and everything to come as we look towards the postseason because it's on the horizon. The Bellingham Bells hoping to make the playoffs because right now they're sitting at 2nd overall in the North Division standings, which puts them in a good spot for a wild card berth, but they'd love to win that second half as well. They've got a good amount of weeks, though. Playoffs start on August 7th, so still some time to make up some ground on the Kelowna Falcons, who right now entered this series as the best team in the second half of the division. But the Bells trying to take a series today, and here is Tyler Peschke before the game we have here on this Tuesday night. I'm here with Bellingham shortstop / third baseman Tyler Peschke. Last night, 3 hits for you, 4 RBI, 3 runs scored. A big night for the Bells on offense. Just how are you guys feeling in the dugout rolling?
Oh, we felt good. Obviously, those RBIs come with everyone else getting on, sticking to our approach. And yeah, just like getting base runners and hitting's obviously contagious. So once one goes, it's kind of easier for the rest of the guys to get going.
Yeah, you've had a good stretch of games now, a little mini 6-game hitting streak. How are you finding success at the plate?
Just kind of simplifying everything, not really trying to do too much. I was kind of like in the beginning looking for something, but now I'm just trying to be athletic in the box and just working with Coach Riley Parker. It's helped me a lot. Just kind of making it a little simpler for myself has been the key, I think.
Yeah, you've been with the team for the entire summer, getting prepared for your first year at UCLA. Just how has the year gone for you, and what's your experience been like in the West Coast League?
It's been really fun. Everything that Bellingham has been awesome. The fans are great. Every night here is just amazing. And obviously the team, the camaraderie we have, our locker room's really good. Everyone's kind of pulling for each other, so it's been easy to play for these guys. It's been really fun.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming down the stretch here, hoping for a postseason berth. How does the team, finish strong to the rest of the year?
I think it's good if we just keep throwing strikes, keep putting the ball in play, kind of like sticking to our approach as an offense, just getting a guy on, getting him over, then getting him in, and then pitchers keep doing what they're doing. I think we're going to be just fine and have a good little run.
Awesome. Thank you, Tyler.
Of course. Thank you.
Tyler Peschke, Bellingham shortstop last night, picking up 3 hits and 5 at-bats, 4 RBI, 3 runs scored. Big night for him, and he's been doing things well. Bellingham Bells get the win last night. Today, looking for a series win, and we'll get into your starting lineups and get you our first pitch at 6:35 just in a bit here on the Bells pregame show. I'm Zen Hill. This is the Bells YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in.
Have you had a fall, sprain, or break? Skip the emergency room and go straight to the experts, Proliance Pacific Rim orthopedic surgeons. With walk-in, same-day orthopedic care, you won't have to wait for the treatment you need. And to better serve our community, we've extended our walk-in clinic hours, 1 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Proliance Pacific Rim orthopedic surgeons.
Need a break from everything? Escape to a place where anything is possible and the fun never stops. At Silver Reef Casino Resort, you'll discover world-class dining, championship caliber golf, a full sports book and bar, over 1,000 top-rated slots and table games, and so much more. Come join the fun and see why we've been consistently rated one of the region's top destinations. Visit silverreefcasino.com to book your stay and discover all the exciting events and promotions we have in store for you. Silver Reef Casino Resort, located off I-5, exit 260.
At Judd & Black, great value comes with expert assistance. We're your hometown appliance store, where you can expect top-notch service and a wide selection of quality brands.
When you walk into a Judd & Black showroom, you can expect to see a very friendly face that's ready to help and figure out what you need.
Enjoy a shopping experience big box stores can't offer. Talk to an appliance expert at your hometown appliance store for over 85 years. Judd & Black.
Here in Bellingham, Washington, it's game 2 of a 3-game series between the visiting Kelowna Falcons and your Bellingham Bells. Bells look for the series win tonight after an 11-4 victory last night. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game between the Bellingham Bells, who sit at 25-15, good for second in the North Division, and the Kelowna Falcons, who rest at 24-16, which places them third in the North Division. These two teams neck and neck in the overall season standings. When you look at the second half standings, though, not as close of a race, with Bellingham starting off their first 9 games 3-6 in the second half. They're having to play catch-up for the rest of the way through. And right now in the North Division second half, it's the Kelowna Falcons at 8-4 who are in the best spot to claim that second seed in the playoffs, when actually Apple Sox still the best team in the North, 9-3, but they already have a playoff spot locked up with their first half win. Bells behind the Falcons, Riverhawks, and Night Owls, all for that second half race. Bells, though, have the full season advantage on those teams. Right now, second overall, but Falcons not too far behind, as are the Nanaimo